Hi everyone, I am Anna and I'm so excited that you're joining me today. Today we have a 30-minute reformer on the mat class. All you need for this class is a long Theraband, a long resistance band, and a mat. And we are going to be recreating some reformer exercises on the mat. So the band is going to give you this perfect and really wonderful resistance that you have on the reformer, but today just on the mat. All right, so let's get started. We are going to put the band just to the side and you're going to come and lay down on your mat. So we're just going to warm up quickly before we get into our movement today. Feet are on the mat, knees are bended. Let's place both hands on top of your pelvis and then just relax your shoulders, relax your upper back, your head, your neck. Maybe you want to close your eyes and let's just connect with our breathing. You're going to take a deep breath into the nose. And then feel the expansion in your rib cage to the side and to the back of your body. And then as you exhale through the mouth, you start drawing your abdominals in towards the mat. Good. And then again, inhale through the nose. Rib cage is expanding. And as you exhale, rib cage is getting flatter and your belly even more. Good. Let's go for one more. Expand the chest and then draw the navel in, the abdominals, and let all the air out. Good. And then gently open your eyes and try to keep this breathing pattern here. So in Pilates, we want to breathe through the rib cage and keep the belly flat. Now let's just go for gentle pelvic curls here. Now as you exhale, you're going to tilt the pelvis back so the lower back is pressing into the mat and you scoop the pelvis up just tiny little bit, but keep contact with the mat. Lower back is touching the mat. And then as you inhale for a nice little arch, you're going to tilt the pelvis forward and we open the gap under the lower back. And then exhale, move it back and inhale forward. Good. So just some nice pelvic tilts, just warming up the body. And as you exhale, you're already engaging your abdominals. Let's go for one more. And then find your neutral position. So neutral is a little gap under the lower back, just very natural position here. Good. Then from here, let's grab the band and place the band on top of your pelvis. Good. And let's just keep it there to start with, and you can bring your hands next to the side onto the mat, and we are not pulling or holding the band here just for the first round. Now then on your next exhalation, you're going to tilt the pelvis back, press the lower back into the mat and start scooping up and rolling up vertebrae after vertebrae until you arrive on your shoulder blades. Once you're here, can you sink your chest deep down, close the rib cage, knees are tracking forward, both hip bones on one line, squeeze your glutes, your hamstrings, hello, waking up, and then as you exhale, massage the spine down, vertebrae after vertebrae. Good. Let's go for two more. Exhale, scoop, roll it up, peel the spine off the mat, hold at the top, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, massage it down. Good. Very nice. Let's go for one more. We exhale, we scoop, we roll it up, we hold, we inhale, and as we exhale, we massage it down, bone by bone. Beautiful, good. Now let's grab the band with our hands. Now I want you to pull the band down, stretch out your arms, and can you place your palms with the band on top of the mat. So now we're starting to create this resistance here with the band. Now we go into a glute bridge. As you exhale in one piece, can you lift the pelvis up, squeeze the glutes, your hamstrings, keep pressing your hands, your arms down. You're also activating your tricep here. And then as you inhale, just about 4 centimeters, drop the pelvis down without touching the mat, and exhale, squeeze to the top. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze. Good. And every time you squeeze to the top, can you just hold for a second and engage your lower abs so you find your pelvis on your long, beautiful line. And inhale, you lower down. Let's go for 6. Good. Can you relax your chest? 4 more. Keep it very soft and deep down. Last 2. And 1. And then bring the pelvis down. Very good. We go into a single leg. Bring the right leg into tabletop. Now with your left heel, you're going to squeeze the foot down and engage your left glute, your left hamstring. Exhale, squeeze to the top. Now once you're at the top, can you find both hip bones on one line? Squeeze the shoulders away from the air and inhale, lower it down. Exhale, press. Inhale, lower. Let's go for 8. 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, just 2 more, and 1, and then lower it down. Let's change to the other side. Place the right foot down, left leg comes into tabletop, shoulders are touching the mat, chest is relaxed, and then as you exhale, now through the right glute, right heel, squeeze to the top. Inhale, lower. Make sure that your right heel is not too far away from your sit bone. You want to have it a little bit closer in. Let's go for 8 and 7 and 6. Keep reaching the hands, the arms down. 5 and 4. Last 3 and 2 and 1. Beautiful, and release. Good. Let's just even out. We're gonna go with double legs now. We exhale, we squeeze the pelvis up, pull the band down towards the floor, and inhale, lower. Exhale, push up. Inhale, lower. Let's go for 8 and 7. Good. 6, 5. Keep your knees tracking forward. Just 3 more. And 2 and 1, and let's hold it up in tiny little pulses, up and down into the band. So the band stays even, everything is leveled. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then massage the spine down. Beautiful. Let's take the band off, push yourself up, and we're gonna adjust the band for some abdominal work. So I want you to take the band and put it right in the middle of your mat. And once it's in the middle of your mat, you're gonna sit on it. So the band is just in between your feet. Good. And then from here, it's reach the arms forward. Make sure you have enough space back behind you. Also enough bend back behind you. Lift and elongate that spine up, shoulders down. Inhale. And as you exhale, let's roll all the way back onto our backs. So tilt the pelvis back behind the sit bones. Slide the shoulders down. And also the ribs to hip. So we have this rib to hip connection. And very slowly squeeze your lower abs around that spine, and then start rolling all the way down on the mat until the head is touching the mat. Good. And then once you're here, can you bring your feet closer in towards your sit bones? And then reach the arms back and grab that band with both hands. Careful not to pull your hair. Good. So you want to have a very strong resistance here, not too loose. And let's bring the feet together, knees together, maybe on the band. Elbows are softly bent, so not fully straight, just a micro bend. Find a little gap under your lower back, neutral spine. And now as you exhale, can you start curling up? So you're gonna pull the band towards the ceiling, keep a plumb between chin and chest, and just roll up your thoracic spine without moving your pelvis. So the gap under the lower back stays. We are not arching, we stay neutral. And then as you inhale, you lower the head back down. And let's go again. Exhale, curl up through your abs, rounded spine into a C curve, and inhale, lower. Beautiful. So the band is giving you some nice feedback and a little bit of help actually, especially for the neck. So every time you do your curl ups, it's very important that you work here through your abs, not the neck. The neck stays aligned with the rest of your spine, and it's just the thoracic spine that is rounding and the mid spine into a C curve. Good, beautiful. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Let's go for 6 more. And 5. Very nice. Just 4 more. Last 3. On the exhalation, you lift and curl. Just 2 more. And 1. Exhale, curl, and then lower the head down. Beautiful. Now let's find the curl up back again. So you're gonna exhale, you're gonna curl up head, neck, and shoulders. You're gonna hold it here. Bring one leg into tabletop, then the other leg. Bring the feet into a Pilates V, so heels together, toes apart, and knees not wider than your shoulders. Can you keep pulling the band up towards the ceiling? And now we're gonna press the lower back into the mat, so we're imprinting. Exhale, stretch the legs out, 45-degree angle into the hip, and then inhale, bend the knees above the hip. Exhale, stretch, inhale, bend. Imagine you're here on your reformer and you're doing your footwork. So you push the foot bar away from you as you straighten out your legs. And as you bend the knees, you move the carriage back into the stopper. Exhale, push. Inhale in. Let's go for 6. Through the abdominals, we're stretching the legs. 5. And 4. Good. Last 3. And 2. And 1, and then hold here and just point and flex your toes. Point and flex. Keep the heels together. Keep the lower back pressing into the mat. Keep the shoulders relaxed. And don't forget to breathe. Last 6 and 5 and 4 and 3. Almost there. Just 2, 1. And then bend the knees. Lower the head down. Place the feet on top of the mat. Beautiful work, everyone. Good. Let's push ourselves up from the elbows. We're gonna take the band out. Now we're gonna place the band under our feet. So right under the midfoot. And make sure the band is even. And then you're gonna stretch out your legs and keep flexing your feet here. Good. And then from here, we're gonna roll all the way back down onto the mat. So first, elongate that spine. Can you draw your abdominals in? Bring the shoulders down. And we inhale, and as we exhale, we tilt the pelvis back, rock back behind the sit bones, round that spine, curve into a beautiful banana shape. Keep holding the band, keep rounding that spine. Again, find your rib to hip connection, and then start lowering your back onto the mat until it's flat and your head is also on the mat. Good. Then just keep the band a little bit, just a tiny little bit looser. So you want to have your hands right next to your thighs, outer thighs. Beautiful. Keep flexing your feet and pressing your heels into the mat. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, start rolling up just halfway. Chin to chest, shoulders down, and then hold it here. So we're pressing the legs, the lower back into the mat. Just the thoracic spine is rounding and curling up. Good. Can you inhale, lift the arms up, and then exhale, open them to the side and circle. And then we reverse the circle. We exhale, we open to the side. We inhale, we circle up. We close and we lower the head back down. Good. So We stay in the half, roll back, and then we circle the arms into one direction and then the other direction. Let's go for 5 more. Exhale, curl up, hold, lift the arms, open to the side, circle through the shoulder blade. Then let's go to the other direction, reverse, lower, and roll all the way back. And again, exhale, curl up, lift, circle, good. Beautiful. We have 4 more. And we're circling through the shoulder blade. So the arm is stirring in the socket of the shoulder blade. Let's go for 3. Good. And 2. Good, just 1 more. And then lower the arms, lower the head, and then just rotate your head towards the left, towards the right side. Just give the neck a little release, get out of some tension here. Very good. And then come back to center, then take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, start rolling all the way back up. Keep rounding the spine. Good. And then come all the way back up. Beautiful. Now, we're gonna go halfway back. So halfway we're gonna roll back. We're gonna hold the C curve here. Lower back is hovering above the mat. You keep the arms straight and you flip the palms so they face the ceiling. And you wanna hold the band just above your knee. So a knee level. Palms facing the sky, hands up on the same level with your shoulders. Now we're gonna go into bicep curl. You're gonna exhale. You're gonna bend the elbows, bring the fists towards your shoulders. Try not to keep them sinking the elbows down. Keep them on shoulder height. And then inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extend. Good. Keep rounding your spine. Keep it scooping out. Let's go 6, 5, 4, good, 3, I can feel my arms, 2, and just 1 more. Stretch the arms out and come all the way up. Very, very good, perfect. Whew. Now let's take the band out and come into a high kneeling position. We're gonna adjust the band again. We're gonna keep it again right in the middle of the mat. Same as we have been doing it for the up series. But now you wanna have just the band more on the left side. And then you're gonna bring your right knee on top of the band. And you just have a little bit of bend next to your right thigh. And then stretch the left leg out. Place your left foot on top of the band. And then bend the knee, grab the other part of the band. Good. And hold it in your left hand. And then you're gonna push your head forward like Michael Jackson. Tuck your booty and your tailbone under. Good, and engage your lower abs and also the midsection here. Imagine you have a zipper in your center and you want to zip that zipper up and the abdominals are not allowed to touch that zipper, all right? So you want to stay engaged in the core. Good, then lift the left arm up, keep the elbow bended, and then bring the right fingers into the left. So we're interlacing the fingers here. And we're holding the band with both hands now. Very good. Elbows are wide and open. Imagine you're holding a big beach ball in front of your chest. Now, as you exhale, you're gonna twist your thoracic spine and your trunk towards the right side and keep the hands in front of your chest and the hip bones facing me. So we're twisting out the obliques, the spinal muscles. And as you inhale, you twist back. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Good. Keep pressing your hip forward. We're stabilizing through the center, through the pelvis. Hands stay right in front of your chest bone. So we're leading through the spine, not just the arms. It's really the thoracic spine, the trunk, the ribs have to move and twist. Good. We have 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Twist back to center. Good. Very nice. Now let's pull this band with the left arm up towards the ceiling and reach the right arm as well up and hold it here again. Fingers interlacing into each other. Now as you inhale, can you bend over towards the right side? The bend just comes in front of your face, and then as you exhale, come all the way up. If it's going to be too much in your hip, you can always bend your left knee, rotate it to the side, and you can do the exact same exercise from this position. So now the bend is going to come in front of your knee. You're going to inhale, you bend, exhale, restack the spine through your left obliques. Inhale, bend, exhale, restack. Good. Make sure that your shoulders facing forward, your hips as well. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, keep the shoulders away from the ears. Just 2, hands stay above the head. 1 more. Good, and release the band. Very nice. If you have bended your left knee, now it's time to extend it back out. And we take the band now into the right hand. And you are gonna bring your left hand just on top of your left thigh. Good. Now we're gonna bend over towards the left side, towards the left, and then reach the right arm with the bend up towards the ceiling. And I want you to have your fist above your right shoulder. Good. Then inhale, bend the right elbow, keep the elbow above the shoulder. And as you exhale through the tricep, you extend it out. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Beautiful. So we're isolating here through the elbow and working into the back of your arm, the tricep. But still the obliques, pretty much whole body is engaged. Let's go 4 and 3 and 2. Just 1 more and come all the way up. Very good job, everyone. Now let's change over to the other side. Pull the band now to the other end of the mat. Keep it right in the center. Place your left knee on the mat. Stretch your right leg out. Grab the band into your right hand. Good. Press your hip forward. Interlace your fingers in front of the chest, elbows wide and open. We zip the zipper up. We exhale, we twist towards the left side. Keep the hands in front of your chest and inhale, twist back. Exhale, twist, inhale back. Now on the reformer, you would holding the strap in your right hand, and then you want to move to the left and the carriage is going to move slightly with you. Good. Let's go 6. Now we're bringing out the other oblique side. And we have 4. Just 3. Good. 2. 1. Twist to center. Good. Then stretch the right arm up towards the ceiling, left arm as well, interlace the fingers into each other, and then inhale, bend over to the left side, exhale, restack. Again, if it's getting too much for the hip, always have the option to modify, and then you can go into your side bend from here. Good. Inhale, bend, exhale, restack through your right obliques now. I want you to wrap your abs around. Imagine you're wearing a corset and it's super tight. Let's go for 5 and 4, 3, 2. Good, just one more. Keep the shoulders away from the ears and then restack and release. Good. Stretch your right leg out if it's not already. Grab the band into your left hand, bend over towards the right side. Right hand on top of your right shin. Extend and reach that left arm up towards the ceiling. Fist, elbow stay above the shoulder. And then inhale, bend the elbow, fist comes in front of your face. And then exhale, extend. And keep your wrist neutral. Instead of bending and flexing here, I want you to keep it super straight, so you just work through your elbow. Good. Very, very nice. It's also a beautiful stretch for your left rib cage, for the left side body. Left tricep now working, shoulders where we're stabilizing here. Let's go 5. Exhale, push. Inhale, bend. 4. And 3, and just 2, and 1, and release, restack the spine. Ooh, I'm sweating, you guys. So let's take the band out and come into standing. And we're gonna bring the band just back behind the shoulders. So it's gonna be right under your armpits. And we find or relax in an external rotation. Good, toes pointing out. Now, can you open your elbows, your arms to the side? Hold the band so you have a really good resistance, not to loosen. And then you're gonna exhale, you're gonna bring the fingers together, close the arms. Imagine you're hugging a big, big tree. Inhale, open the elbows to the side, but you can still see them in your peripheral vision. And then inhale, bend the knees, plie squat. And then exhale through the heels, through the inner side thighs, you come all the way up. And then again, close the arms, open, bend, and stretch. So it's a nice combination for your inner thighs, glutes, a little bit of quads, but also your upper back, your mid back, your shoulders, your arms. Good. So this exercise is also actually called hug a tree. On the Reformer, you would be holding your straps and you would do the exact same movement with the arms. Good. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and then one more, and gently release. Good. Now keep holding the legs in the same position. Now you're just gonna bring the elbows into a go pose position and then bring the palms down towards the mat. So elbows are wide and open, shoulder high, shoulder level. Now exhale, stretch the arms out. Good. Inhale, bend into a nice roll. And then you're gonna bend the knees. Exhale, extend. And then you extend the arms forward. You roll back. And you bend the knees and you stretch. Good. So we're squeezing the shoulders at the back every time you bend the elbows. Good. Feel this movement coming out from your back. Really, really good for your posture. Let's go 4 more. Last 3. Just 2 more. And 1. And release. Ooh, I can feel my arms. All right, now Let's bring the band under our feet like a skipping rope. And you're gonna stand on the band. Feet are hip width apart, everything parallel. And we hold the band at the end, actually. Good. Now I want you to keep your spine straight. And we're gonna go for a squat. So every time you bend your knees, you're gonna reach the arms up, hold the band apart, squat down, and exhale through your heels. Push your weight into the mat and then extend the knees. Good. Inhale, bend, reach the arms up. Exhale, you squeeze to the top. So I want you to squeeze your glutes and your quads, but also the mid-back, the lats are working here. Shoulders again as well. Just one more exercise after this, and we are done. Good. And every time you're doing your squats, I'm just gonna show you from the side, keep moving. So you're squatting down and you keep your lower abs engaged. I don't want you to arch or round. I want to have a very flat, neutral spine. You reach the arms up and then through the heels you press up. And the more you squeeze through your heels, the more you're going to use your glutes instead of your knees. So we don't want to work through the joints. We want to use the muscles here. Let's go just for 5 more. So can you bring your weight back into the pelvis? So you shift your upper body, your whole body actually back into the heels. Good, just 3 more. And as the arms reach up, shoulders away from the ears. And 2. Good. And 1. And come all the way up, very nice. Let's grab the band just a little bit lower so we have more assistance. Good. Roll the shoulders up and down. Keep the rib cage closed. Now exhale, pull the band back. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Nice chest expansion here. So when you reach the arms back, try not to flare out your ribs forward. Keep the spine super straight. So you're just moving through the shoulders. You're opening up your chest and the front of the shoulder. Good, and the higher you lift the arms, the more you're going to use your tricep as well. Let's finish here the last 6, 5, just 4, 3, and 2, 1. Reach the arms forward, release the band. Good, and let's just stretch out very quickly. You can take the band out. Let's come to the end of the mat. You inhale, reach the arms up. Nice back bend here, keep pushing the hips forward. And as you exhale, round your spine, chin to chest, and roll all the way down, bone by bone. And then hold it here, shift your weight towards your toes, softly bend your knees. Feel the nice stretch in your hamstrings, the lower back. Good. And then as you inhale, you're gonna bend your right knee, keep the left straight, reach the left arm up and twist and open your chest. Exhale, lower other side. Inhale, reach the right arm up, twist. Exhale, lower, 1 more to each side. Last one. Then twist back and then walk forward. Walk the hands out into a plank and then bring the knees down, all fours position. Take a deep breath in and find a nice tiny little arch. So we're gonna go for a chest opener here. Exhale, we're gonna round the spine, not the chin towards the chest. Angry cat. Inhale, open. Thoracic spine, stretching out the abs. Exhale, round. Let's go 1 more. And exhale, round. Good. And then find your neutral position. Sit back on your heels, roll all the way up. And let's just finish in cross leg or in a frog position. If you're on a frog, bring the soles of your feet together, knees wide and open. And then just bend and round forward. Good. So you want to open up the knees, the hip, the inner thighs. Maybe you grab your feet, and even if you're in crossed legs, same here. Good. Take a deep breath in and out. Allow your nervous system now to calm down and just let the work settle in your body. Good. And then gently roll all the way up. Take final one deep breath in through the nose and let everything out. Good, and you are done. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had fun in this Reformer to Mat session. I hope you can feel your body, and I will see you very soon in our next class. Bye.